What's happening, guys? So Nate back here, and in this video I'm going to talk a little bit about what it's like to run and start a company in Thailand. All of that coming up right now. All right, guys, so some of you guys have been posting and asking like, hey, what is it like to start a company? What is it like to work in Thailand? Why did I even come to Thailand? What made me do it? So I thought I'd just, talk a little bit about that, tell you kind of how I ended up here and why I have a company here, my whole situation, and kind of how it, how it's laid out and how it's working. So a few years back, right, I took a backpack trip. Went to Korea, Japan, Bali, Singapore. I went to in Thailand at the last. That was my end stop. I ended up coming here, and I tell people I stayed, but technically I didn't actually stay. I did go back to America, and then about 4 months later, I decided, okay, you know what, I'm going back to Thailand. So I came back, and I decided after, I went on my big backpacking trip, and I realized, hey, I like it there. It's fun. I think I could live there. I could work there, and get work done. Actually be a digital nomad kind of person, right? And so after my trip, I went home and I thought about it for a while, and then I was like, you know what, let's do it. So I booked my ticket, one-way ticket. I came to Thailand, and I came on a tourist visa. I didn't have anything planned. I just came knowing that I would use tourist visas for, as long as I could, and then I'd try to figure out, alternative ways to get a visa. If you actually do it the way I'm gonna tell you to, if you wanna come to Thailand, you can do a 90-day tourist visa, so that's 3 months. And then you're gonna take a little visa run, and then you're going to come back to Thailand. You can get a 30-day tourist visa. So you just take a one-day, 12-hour trip, right? And I've done many of those. And then you're gonna have a 30-day visa, and then at the end of the 30-day, you can go to not the embassy, but you can go to the local office, and you can get an extension for another 30 days. So you got your original 90 days, you got a 30-day normal visa, and you got a 30-day extension. And then that's like 5 months, right? You could be here for 5 months, and then you could technically do another visa run, and you could probably repeat that process one more time, so you can get another 2 months, another 30-day tourist with another 30-day extension. And then that's about the max I think you can do before they start thinking about not letting you back in the country without getting proper visa paperwork. Too many back-to-back visas, they could reject you at the border, and then you're stuck there and can't get back in. So I didn't want to have that problem, and so what I ended up doing, I ended up starting a company. You can do other types of visas. You can do a Muay Thai training visa, but that's only good for like 6 months, I think, 3 to 6 months. You can do a learning Thai visa. That's good for a year. You can become a teacher of English or whatever, or get a job here, and then you get a work permit. Oh, there's also another way. You can pay, I think, 500,000 baht, which is like 50 grand. No, I don't even know. I remember, I don't know what the number is. I just remember it's like 50 grand. But then you get a 5-year visa. It's called Thai Elite visa. You can get that. But I didn't have the money for the Thai Elite visa. I didn't want to take Muay Thai classes. I didn't want to learn Thai. I said, well, I already work online. Why don't I start a company and hire some staff? I needed some staff at the time anyways. I needed some help at least anyways. I was like, why don't I just get some Thai staff? And then, so basically, I didn't have to do anything. I got a lawyer, and the lawyer took care of most of the paperwork. I posted jobs on a local job board on a website. I had people come to my house, literally just the house I was renting, and I interviewed them in my house. I ended up having 4 people. So the funny thing about starting a company is you have to have 4 people per farang. So a farang is a foreigner, right? So you have to have 4 Thai employees per farang in a company. And so I'm actually technically not owner of the company. A friend, right, who is Thai owns the company. And then I am an employee of the company from the Thailand side of things. But it works out because the company, right, is a USA LLC or S corporation, right? So all the money is in the US, everything gets processed in the US, all the taxes get done in the US. But from the Thailand side of thing, I use the business. I get a work permit from the business and a 1-year visa in order to stay in Thailand, and that's kind of how that works. So I send money from the US company to the Thailand company to pay for the staff, to pay for the office, to pay for the normal expenses. And then the Thailand company pays the normal tax or whatever based on the amounts that are sent, which is minimum. It's just enough to take care of the normal bills, right? It's not a lot of money. And that's kind of how the situation works, where I'm in Thailand, I get a visa. I have the Thailand company, which technically I am actually not an owner of, but the US company I am 100% owner of. And so I just send money to the Thailand company. And most people probably wouldn't come to Thailand just to set it up that way. There's probably other ways to do it, but I'm USA. So the USA's got it doesn't matter where I live in the world, right? I have to pay taxes. The good thing is because I live outside the country, I get 100,000 a year credit. Not credit, I get 100,000 off my tax bill. So because I live outside, I can come to the US for 20 days or something. I don't know what the number is. 28 days, I think it is. I can come to the US, be inside the US less than a month. If I go over that, then I break the rule and I have to pay. I don't get that $100,000 credit. So I get that whatever off my tax liability, and then I just stay outside the country most of the year. I come to visit family a little bit. One time a year I go visit them. And then most of my family just came to visit me the past couple months. So it's been working out that way. And then we all go to different islands and places in the winter time. We meet up other places outside the US as well. So I like it here. I work here, I got an office here, I got employees now. One of the things I was going to talk about, what it's like managing a company here, and that is interesting because it's very hard to find good English speakers. So when I had the customer support issues, if you watch any of my previous videos, I had issues with customer support. I was behind on tickets and whatever. It was a long thing. Trying to find good staff that can type good English, can reply, understand in whatever proper English. It's not that easy. It's kind of hard. So that's one of the things that's hard. Another thing is to find super loyal staff is kind of hard. They'll leave. So many times I've done so many interviews here where people will call like 5 minutes before they're supposed to show up for an interview and be like, okay, no, never mind, I'm not interested. Or I would say they did come from the interview and then I'll say, okay, you're good fit, you can start on Monday or whatever. So on Monday they call and say, no, I'm no longer interested. What do you mean? I just hired you. You're no longer interested. Why would you tell me you wanted the job and then an hour before you're supposed to start work, you back out? So that kind of stuff happens a lot. I'm not sure. It feels like, people would tell me, hey, that's just a personality thing. Well, it's not a personality thing when it's happened like over a dozen times to me. So I find it's got to be some kind of trait, some cultural trait or something. But the thing is, I did find good workers. I have great workers now. I can't ask for better. They are very loyal, very, very loyal to me. They like working with me. They work hard. So yeah, guys, if you're gonna think about coming to Thailand, don't come to Thailand to meet me. It's not gonna happen, okay? But if you're thinking about the digital nomad lifestyle and if you wanna do a home base somewhere outside your own country, Thailand can be a good place if you set it up correctly, right? And you gotta get your visa paperwork figured out. And this is kind of like, I touched on a couple different ways you can get visa paper in this video. So that's my experience. That's how I did it with starting a company in Thailand. Not very interesting if you're not into being a digital nomad, traveling around the world, working from anywhere. But if you're into that kind of thing, then you probably found some value in this video and you liked it. Let me know your feedback in the comments. Post hit that like button, hit that notification bell, and guys, I will see you on the next video.